Debut, man of the match, 50 points on the board, couldn't have gone much better, could it?
Yeah, it was a fantastic performance from the boys as a whole, and I just feel privileged to be part of the whole thing, really.
What did it feel like being out there, the anthems and everything? It's something that had been running through your mind for a while, and how did you kind of refocus and focus on the fact it's just a game of rugby?
Yeah, it's a tough one, but before the game and during the anthems, it was a real emotional experience. I won't lie to you, and it's tough to control your nerves and your emotions. But once you're into the game, at the end of the day, it's just like any game of rugby, and you just play what's in front of you and take it moment by moment. But yeah, before the game, it was pretty emotional. I was just trying to keep a lid on everything.
Who do you think's prouder just now, you or your dad?
Yeah, all my family are so proud, to be honest with you, and I'm just so grateful to give them this opportunity and experience these moments as a family. I suppose it's what life's all about, isn't it? So
the family at the game, did you get to kind of see them before going down the tunnel and everything? What was that like?
Briefly spotted them before the game, which was pretty emotional, and then obviously saw them at the end of the game, and it was just a massive relief for everyone, really. Obviously it's been a nervous few days, and it's just pure elation, really, to experience it as a family.
Sam, Gregor spoke about a couple of weeks ago about your dad, the part he had to play in your decision to come represent Scotland. Can you just tell us a wee bit more about that and what influence he played in you making the choice?
My dad's a classic Scot. He's grown up supporting Scotland. I've been in the living room watching him watch Six Nations Autumn Internationals, walking in and out, stressing about the game, like everyone. And so I've grown up supporting Scotland and England, which is very rare, I suppose. But it's the modern world, isn't it? So it was a tough decision, but it also wasn't at all. I want to make my family proud. I'm very privileged to play for Scotland and honoured to do it. And today was just an incredible experience. So awfully proud to have that opportunity.
Was your dad at the sort of forefront of that decision? Was that what you were thinking about as you made it?
To be honest, he took a massive step back. I'm playing the English Premiership. I would now lost my English qualification, which is a big factor. It's a big decision to make, and he just completely left this decision to me. Which at the time it's like, no, can someone make this decision? But to be honest, it was an easy decision. The opportunity to play for Scotland, who I've supported all my life, and play at Murrayfield, make my family proud. It's what an opportunity.
And how have you found your first few weeks with the squad, the way you've integrated into it?
Yeah, it's been great. Didn't know what to expect. A little posh boy from England walking into Scotland camp, but they've been awesome and really friendly. A few of the boys play in the Premiership as well, so I know sort of familiar faces, and I couldn't have asked for better support from the guys all round, really.
Cup matches, were you just hoping for a draw?
Yeah, I didn't know what to think, really. I was just wanting some champagne rugby from both sides, really. There you go.
Was it a case of giving up on England at any stage, or was it Scotland made you feel wanted and that was what made your decision easy?
I think it was, I love the way Scotland play. I think it suits my game. I really like the way Greg is trying to implement a fast, high-tempo, almost champagne style of rugby in the Scotland team. They play similar style to Exeter, and that excites me, really. And I felt that when a team shows interest in you, that you're the sort of player they want, you've got to take that opportunity.
And I'm assuming the World Cup would be a big driving force as well, a big target for you to be involved in that.
I mean, there's not one player in the world that wouldn't want to play in a World Cup. Obviously, it's a massive opportunity for anyone. But for me, my sole focus, it's my first cap today. All my energy's been just put into this. Prove why I want to be here. And sort of next job is South Africa next week. So that's all my. I know it's boring, but that's all I'm thinking about right now.
But how exciting a test is that next week against the Springboks?
Yeah, that'll be massive. You know what to expect from the Springboks. Big physicality. Awesome outfit. They beat New Zealand and came close again. So it'll be a tough encounter, but we want to be a top side in the world. So we'll be going to that game full of confidence and really excited for it.
Second rows are an area where Scotland have grown a lot of depth. Do you feel you offer something different to the other guys that are vying for those jerseys?
Yeah, it's a good question. Scottish second rows, Glasgow and Edinburgh, top class second rows, and it's been great coming to camp, learning off these boys, the likes of Johnny Gray, Ben Toulis and Grant Gilchrist. They're top class players, and it's great to learn develop my game from them. And I've just got to hope that what I bring, suits the style of Scotland, and as long as all I can focus on is what I can control. And if I play well, then I put my hand up for selection.
Got a spin at number 6 as well again today.
Yeah.
How awkward is it changing position though in the middle of the game like that and actually developing 2 different roles?
To be honest, it just sort of it's a bit of a natural process, really. I sort of was aware it potentially could have happened in the game. With 15 minutes to go, the fatigue's starting to kick in, and so you don't come up from a scrum with a head rush, which helps. And it just gives you a bit more freedom. So I enjoy the responsibility of it. There's line-outs, attack plays that you have to get your head around in terms of your role. So that's a bit tricky, but apart from that, I just enjoy the opportunity that comes with it.
And in terms of keeping your place of the squad, the fact that you've got that versatility must give you confidence that you can do it.
Yeah, I'd like to think that's a strength of mine. Obviously, I don't want it to be put me on the bench and just be happy to play. I want to lock down a second row position ultimately. But yeah, it's obviously I'm happy to have that ability.
Finally, today, the greatest day of your career?
Yeah, that's probably been the best day of my life, to be honest with you, and my family's life. So just blessed to be a part of it.
Do you go and sing your song now?
Well, I'll find out.
You have to go one prepared.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Thank you.
Brilliant, thanks guys.
No, you're going to wait a minute.